Welcome back to Coin Collector Hub. Today, we have an absolutely mind-blowing topic, one that will make your heart race. What if I told you that a simple 1967 1-cent Liberty coin, something you might find lying around, could be worth a jaw-dropping $46 million? Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we'll uncover the rich history, the hidden value, and why this coin is commanding such an astronomical price in today's market. So sit back, relax, and let's dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics. To understand why this particular coin is so valuable, let's first take a look at its history. The year 1967 was an important time for U.S. coinage. The United States Mint had just recovered from the coin shortages of the early 1960s, and in an attempt to stabilize circulation, they removed mint marks from coins between 1965 and 1967. That means the 1967 penny, unlike other Lincoln cents, does not bear a mint mark. This was part of the government's efforts to prevent hoarding and speculation. The 1967 Lincoln cent features the classic design by Victor D. Brenner, originally introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the obverse, you'll find the famous bust of Lincoln, and on the reverse, the classic wheat stalks were replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial to honor the great emancipator's legacy. This particular coin was struck in copper with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Now you may be wondering, how did a penny that was produced in the millions suddenly become worth millions? Well, let's get into that. What makes the 1967 1-cent Liberty coin so incredibly valuable? It all comes down to rarity, errors, and special varieties. While over 3 billion pennies were minted in 1967, there are a few extremely rare error coins that collectors are hunting for. Some of the most valuable error coins include ***. Some 1967 cents were struck with a doubling effect on the words Liberty and In God We Trust. These are rare and highly desirable. A coin with an off-center error where the image and text are not aligned properly can skyrocket in value depending on the degree of the error. Copper coins tend to develop a patina over time. However, if a 1967 penny has retained its full red color without tarnishing, it is considered extremely valuable. Some reports suggest that a few pennies were struck on experimental planchets, making them unique among their peers. The record-breaking sale of $46 million happened because the coin in question was a near-perfect full red example with a double die obverse error. This makes it one of the rarest specimens known to exist. With fewer than a handful in pristine condition, this coin became the holy grail for collectors. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if you had one of these valuable coins just sitting in your collection? Here's how you can check if your 1967 1-cent Liberty coin is valuable. If your coin has a deep red hue with minimal wear, it could be valuable. Use a magnifying glass to inspect Liberty and In God We Trust. A standard 1967 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it differs, you might have an error coin. The best way to determine the true value of your coin is by sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. The coin market has seen a significant rise in rare coin prices over the past few decades, with collectors and investors alike driving up the demand for rare U.S. coins. The value of the 1967 1-cent Liberty coin is only expected to increase. So if you own one, you might be sitting on a potential fortune. There you have it, folks. The 1967 1-cent Liberty coin, once just a humble penny, now worth millions. Who knew that something so small could hold such a massive value? Do you have a 1967 penny in your collection? If so, go check it right now. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Coin Collector Hub, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on discovering the next big treasure in your pocket. Today, we have an unbelievable story about a humble 1-cent coin that turned out to be worth a jaw-dropping, yes, you heard that right. If you have a 1971 D Lincoln cent in your pocket or coin jar, you might be holding onto a fortune without even knowing it. So stay tuned as we dive into the history, rarity, and incredible value of this amazing coin. To understand why this particular is so valuable, we need to go back in time to 1971. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, had been a staple of American currency for decades. By 1971, the U.S. Mint was still producing these coins primarily out of a composition that had been in use since 1962. The Denver Mint, which is represented by the D mint mark on the coin, was one of 3 U.S. mints producing pennies at the time, the others being Philadelphia and San Francisco. In that year alone, the Denver Mint struck 1-cent coins, making it seem like a common issue. However, within this massive production, a few rare era coins were unknowingly released into circulation, and one of those coins is now making headlines for its astronomical value. So, what makes one of these coins worth? One of the main factors that skyrocket the value of any Lincoln cent is a double die obverse (DDO) error. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally imprinted twice at slightly different angles, creating a distinctive doubling effect on the lettering and details. For the 1971 D Lincoln cent, the doubling is most noticeable on "Liberty in God We Trust" and the date 1971. If you happen to see this doubling on your penny, you might be in possession of an ultra-rare coin worth millions. Another factor contributing to the immense value of this coin is the possibility that it was struck on an experimental planchet. Some collectors and experts believe that a few of these 1971 D cents were mistakenly struck on silver or aluminum planchets instead of the regular copper zinc alloy. This error makes it one of the rarest modern U.S. coins ever discovered. Some versions of the 1971 D penny have a misaligned or almost invisible, a feature that increases its desirability among collectors. This anomaly is believed to be the result of a weakly struck mint-mark punch during the coin's production. You might be wondering, has this coin really sold for $45 million? The answer was put up for auction at an exclusive numismatic event. With its unique double die error, uncirculated condition, and possible experimental composition, this penny attracted top collectors and investors from around the world. After an intense bidding war, the final hammer price was. If you're now wondering whether you have this $1 million coin sitting in your collection, here's how to check. Use a magnifying glass and carefully inspect the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." If you see clear doubling, you might have a winner. The D mint mark on rare versions is either misaligned or appears faint. Compare it with regular 1971 D cents. A standard copper 1971 D penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If your coin is significantly lighter, it could be an experimental aluminum strike. If your penny appears to be silver, instead of the usual brown or red copper, you may have something extremely special. If you think you have a rare 1971 D Lincoln cent, here's what you should do next. Cleaning a rare coin can drastically reduce its value. Leave it as is. Send your coin to a professional grading service like visit a reputable coin shop or auction house to determine its market value. If your coin is the real deal, high-end collectors might be willing to pay millions for it. The 1971 D Lincoln cent is a true numismatic, a tiny treasure that could change someone's life forever. With values reaching an incredible $45 million, it's proof that rare coins still exist in circulation. So, next time you receive a penny as change, take a close look. You never know, you might just be holding a hidden fortune in your hand. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to for more exciting coin discoveries. Until next time, happy hunting! Today, we'll take a deep dive into the fascinating history of this coin, why it's so valuable, and how you can check your own coins to see if you've struck gold. Stay tuned until the end, you won't want to miss this. The 1981 D Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which first began production in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin features Lincoln's bust on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that remained until 2008. 1981 was an interesting year for U.S. coinage. The Denver Mint produced over 5.3 billion 1-cent coins that year. However, in 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from copper-based cents to a zinc core composition due to rising copper prices. This makes 1981 one of the last years for the traditional copper penny. Now you may be wondering, how does a coin with a face value of just 1 cent become worth an astronomical $45 million? Well, not all 1981 D Lincoln cents are valuable. However, some rare era coins and special die varieties can command unbelievable prices. Let's break down what makes this coin so special. Coins with rare mint errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, can fetch thousands of dollars. If a 1981 D penny was mistakenly struck on a 1982 zinc planchet or another rare metal, it could be worth a fortune. If a coin is preserved in pristine condition, Graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, collectors and investors are willing to pay big money. Some coins gain exceptional value due to unique characteristics or historical significance. Could there be an ultra-rare prototype among the 1981 D cents? So, where does this staggering $45 million valuation come from? Is it real, or is it just speculation? While there hasn't been a confirmed sale at this price, rumors swirl in the numismatic world that a nearly perfect 1981 D cent with an ultra-rare error could reach astronomical values. Recently, high-grade Lincoln cents have been fetching tens of thousands of dollars at auctions, with some rare varieties breaking six figures. While it's unlikely that an everyday 1981 D penny will sell for millions, finding the right error or a flawless coin could still mean an incredible payday. If you're now rushing to check your piggy bank, here's how you can determine if your 1981 D penny is valuable. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling, misstrikes, or any unusual features. A genuine copper 1981 D penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours is significantly different, it could be a rare transitional error. 3. Professional coin grading services like PCGS and NGC can certify your coin's authenticity and grade, increasing its marketability. Auction houses, online marketplaces, and coin dealers are great places to sell valuable coins. Asterisk. So, do you have a hidden treasure sitting in your coin jar? The world of numismatics is full of surprises, and every coin has a story to tell. If you find an ultra-rare 1981 D penny, who knows, you might just be holding a fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries, and let us know in the comments what rare coins you've found. See you next time on Coin Collector Hub.